Sugar my tea. We're live, J Supplies. If you want your crepes and that, you know where to go. J Supplies right there. You get me? We move though, we move. Just waiting for my guest. You get me? What we saying though, people, them? We good? Get me? Hope everyone's safe and that. Alive and well. But we move. Come on, come on. Come on, Steven, man. Always supporting, you get me? That's the way forward, supporting each other. Like Mr. Ola Aina, like where are you? You get me? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Like I thought Ola's normally early. Like the way Ola moves, I thought Ola comes on early. You get me? Let's see what Ola's on still. I'll say live in the mix here now. What I'm gonna say? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He was there saying 666. But I also said he's eating Gary. He's eating Gary, or probably them man there, you know, them man there, they eat Gary and that. Stew. You get me? When I say stew's it's short for Stewart. So don't think it's chicken stew. That means it's Stewart. Like they're really eating a human being. Like stew. Deep it. Nah, it's here still. Like stew. Stew's really a human being. It's just short for Stewart. Let's go. He's here.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
wait, hold on. Where's the shakes from?
fam, where's the shades from? Bershka, fam, Bershka.
What you say, my bro?
I'm good, man, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. You get me? I went for a run today, Allah. It was a big mistake.
A big mistake.
Hey, it
How
was.
many, how long did you run? How far?
I done 5K in it.
Yeah, what's your time saying?
But I done it in 23 minutes. 23 minutes and 30 seconds, I think.
That's not too bad, you know.
No, but you know what? I was starting at 25s and I was doing 25s, 26. But when I heard people started doing a madness,
I heard people do like 18 and the 18
8,
minutes.
I've done it. Allah.
Yeah, I've done a couple in it. And like my lowest time was like, I think like 19, just under 20.
Yeah, that's packed.
It was peak. It's like people are sprinting in it. So sprint, fam, for 5K is hard, man.
But how's the family? First of all, how's the family and everyone?
Yeah, the family are easy, you know. They're good. Obviously, they're back in ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right, man. They're all okay, man.
Good. So what? You're back now. You're back training. How's that going?
Yeah, we've been back since Monday, so
Yeah.
it's been all right. We're training in like little groups of 6s and 7s, and it's like pre-season all over again, bro. Just running.
That bearable.
I think now it's bearable, but the first day back, yeah, it was a blow, man.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to Alex in it, and it's like simple sessions, like simple drills, yeah, and simple running sessions, and it's like you're blowing,
Yeah.
bro.
Mad. Hey, for the people, obviously, I know you, and the people that's in the comments probably know. But for the people that don't know you, like, just tell them a bit about you and your background, and where you're from, and how you started playing ball and that.
Yeah. What's it again? So obviously, yeah, Ola Aina, obviously born, lived a bit of my life in Southwark and a bit in Essex. When I moved out of Southwark to Essex, started banging ball then. That was around 9 years old. Then started playing football. Innit? I never originally liked football. Like I never used to like football. Like I used to do gymnastics and that. But then, so I moved to Essex. Started playing football for my local side in Essex, and then after about a year playing with them, I got scouted for Chelsea and a few other teams, and obviously Chelsea took it up to sign me, and then from there, obviously just been progressing.
Yeah. What's it been like, the journey at Chelsea so far? What's it been like?
The journey at Chelsea was it's a big blessing to me, man, because obviously, like, I support Chelsea as well, so it was good to sign for them. But just growing up in the academy, it was sick, man, because like you learn so much, like in life, obviously on the pitch.
Yeah.
Like you're meeting great people along the way, great managers, great people. Like it's been really good, to be fair. Like the Chelsea upbringing is proper good, man.
Like you said, Ola, you've been there from young. When was it that, like, raw, like, I'm at Chelsea, like, I'm seeing these, like, people like Drogba, players walking past. At what age was it that you thought, raw, like, I'm here, like?
You know what? Like I think my first time, ever seeing like a first team player, I must have been about maybe 12, innit?
Yeah.
And then that's when it hit me, like fam, like you're sharing the same training ground with these guys that you see on TV, and like they're not even far away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like you could see them.
Yeah.
You get me? Like I remember always after training, like on a Saturday or something, or like a Saturday after training, if they had a game like another day or whatever, like I'll be asking my dad like 10 more minutes, like 10, 15 more minutes. Like I'm trying to look over the bush and that to see them looking through the bush. Like it was a crazy feeling. So it was around 12, and then I started thinking like, like this is sick. Like, I used to look at them and think like, right, these men are superheroes and that.
So when you signed your professional contract, obviously, of course, it was happy. How did you feel within yourself, and did that make you like more hungry for you to, you know, better yourself and succeed in the environment you're in and to progress?
Yeah, definitely, man. Like when they offered me my first professional contract, like I was just so happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't even happy for myself that much. You know what I'm saying? I was just more happy for like my parents and my family, because I know everyone will say it's a cliche story, but like obviously growing up was tough. You feel me? Like it was tough. So like when I got my first professional contract, I just thought like, from here, like I really need to kick on for my family. It wasn't even really for myself, you know. Like the motivation's always been for my family. So it was like it was one of the best days of my life, innit?
Yeah.
Because obviously like you're getting a substantial amount.
Yeah.
Like you can look after mumsy, you can look after dad. You get me? So it was such a joy for me, man. Like, it was the best thing to ever happen.
That's big. During your career, like, how supportive has your parents been in your career? So I remember I even messaged you one time when I saw the video of your pops teaching your brother how to
Yeah. Yeah,
when I,
like
when I saw that, I thought, yeah, that's big. That pops is still involved like that, like showing man how to, you know, to do his thing. And yeah, that's
he's
big.
fully involved, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't stop. You get me? Like the support from like my family and my parents has been massive, man. Because there's been times where it's been hard, like, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have no car. You get me? Getting the training was a bit of a myth. Like you have no car, like the car was breaking down, like on the way to training sometimes. So it was a myth. Like it was so hard for my parents, man. And like trying to juggle that with like keeping me in school, keeping me grounded, and you know what I'm saying, it was difficult for them, man. Especially me, like I was the first person, obviously, like my family to ever like do football like that and go far with football like that. You know what I'm saying? So throughout the years, it was tough for them, man. Proper tough, but they stuck at it. especially my dad and my mum, they stuck at it, man, like proper. There was times where, like, I thought they would like tell me like, oh, maybe like just chill with the football for now because you get me, the family are not in the right position. There
Yeah.
was times where it was like that, innit? So it was difficult, but they done their thing for me, man.
Mm. With that, Ola, yeah, like you said, yeah, that's even touching there. Like within yourself, when you said I was breaking down, there was times like it was a struggle to get to training. Like
Yeah.
you got overwhelmed when you got that contract and you thinking, this is what this is what like my parents are not trying to take me, trying to do everything they can for me to become, a professional footballer. And when you got that, you must have thought, boom, like you said, this is for you, not even for me. Like this is for everything.
Yeah, definitely, fam. Definitely, fam.
Mm.
It was like it was just that was the focus, innit?
Yeah,
And it still is, to be honest, man. Like every time I sign a new contract, I sign a new deal, like my first thoughts are always, rah, mumsy, daddy, family. You get me, wifey, brothers. Like like I'm probably the last person I think about myself last, innit?
that's big,
Just
man.
because that's just how it's been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That's just how it's been, bro. And
Nah, man, rate that. Like, talk to me about your like your U team because I remember you posted something again about your U team journey. Like you said, I think the FAU Cup could finish top 3 in the champ or something.
100%, I back it.
But
I back it.
Ola, wait, Ola, that real like that.
Bro, I'm telling you, every man in that team, brazy.
Yeah.
Every man in that team, I'm telling you, we could do something.
What? So you reckon you lot finish top 4, top 3 in the champ?
With definitely in the playoffs,
Yeah.
100%.
No, Ola, really, really.
Really, fam. Have you seen the names in that team, bro? Fam,
Tell me.
bruv, Tammy, Charlie Colkett, Casey Palmer, Izzy Brown, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Andreas Christensen, Fikayo Tomori. Bruh,
Yeah,
there's names in that team, bro.
yeah,
Peak
yeah.
names. Like, we'll do it. We'll do a number in the championship for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, didn't know it was like that. Still,
Bro, it's peak, fam. I'm telling you.
you was the, what? You was, like that team was just moving to every team.
Every team for about 4 years, 5 years, fam. 4 years, 5 years. It was too crazy, fam.
Yeah, like that.
Crazy. Yeah, Youth Cup, Youth Cup for 3 years straight. Final. Moving mad. And then we won 2 finals. And then we went, I don't know if you know about the Young G Champions League thing.
Yeah.
Fam, went there, back to back, fam, won it. Like, bro, the team was on another level.
Like you won it back to back, yeah.
Back to back. What was it? I think it was 015, 016 or something like that. I don't know, but something like that. Bro, team was crazy. And the managers we had as well. Fam. We had one manager, AD Vivash. He's he's the assistant coach at Coventry now, yeah. Bro, this guy doesn't play about, like,
Yeah.
doesn't play about. Serious guy. You know them old school guys, like, on job with all of us, like, everyone would die for him, sort of thing.
And all the players you named, like they're fully involved now. They're playing and or involved in Chelsea, you know?
Exactly. Like, it just goes to show, you know what I'm saying? Like, these players, they had something serious about them. So they're either playing in like top leagues or they're in and around their first teams here and there or in the championship. So everyone's doing their thing.
Like as a young boy, I wanted to ask you, as a young boy growing up, obviously there's a lot of you get me. There's a lot of things that can happen that can alter your your route to becoming a professional footballer, and like there's distractions in that. How did you manage to focus fully on football? Obviously, you know friends and this like when you're young, you see
Yeah,
girls.
yeah.
How did you manage to keep yourself focused? Like just this is what I want to.
So, like for me, bro, like first and foremost was obviously like the whole family thing and the whole family situation. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, like you said, growing up, it's just like you know what I mean, violence, there's girls and, you know, all that road life. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that can interfere, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it was just like my family. Like, I need my family good in it. Like, I had a dream for myself, but I had a dream for, like, how I wanted my family to be and live and, you know what I'm saying? So that was, like, that's number one in it. You get me? And then, obviously, like there's girls and that about. Like, girls are dangerous, you feel me? Like,
But we all know that.
girls are dangerous, innit? And, like, my dad's always said, fam, money and girls, yeah, they can finish you, innit? They can ruin you. So it was just a thing, like, obviously you'd know girls and whatever, but I'd never really try and focus on girls like that, you feel me? Like, and obviously I'm lucky, like I met my missus from early, innit? From young, like, I think like 15. So that's obviously kept me somewhat, like, grounded, innit? You know what I'm saying? To an extent, you feel me? So that's helped me as well, bro.
Yeah, I've known you for quite a while now. Like, even
Yeah.
whether it's concerts and everything, you've always remained like grounded and humble, and
Yeah.
that's one of the main things I say for young players. You know, some at a young age, like people that might not know you might have a perception on you like, oh, he's got money, he's at Chelsea,
Yeah.
but this no, but you get me out, and you're humble with it, and you're humble, and that's a good thing about it.
Love, bro, man. But yeah, that humble thing as well, man. Like, it goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's such a small thing, but it goes a long way. And, like, it's, for me, I can say it's helped me a lot, man. Even in situations where I thought, oh, I'm done for, you know what I'm saying? It's helped me, man, that being humble.
So you growing up at Chelsea, like all you ever knew was Chelsea, and then your first loan move was to
Whole.
oh,
It was good, you know. Like, I was excited in it because before my the first loan, yeah, I was
yeah,
obviously, like, with the Chelsea first team and that, and, like, we won the league and everything. So it was a sick experience, innit? Like, I got a couple of games here and there. It was a sick experience, but when I went on loan, like, the excitement was different, bro.
yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, it's a new adventure for yourself, like, new team, new people, new styles of playing. I went to the championship as well, so everyone knows the championship is hard, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was good for me. I was excited, man.
Would you say that fully helped you on your journey as well to become like to know the other side of football? Obviously, coming up in the 21s at Chelsea,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's all you know, but normally it's just ball, ball.
Ball, man, just ball.
Yeah, a couple of people that's already on a physical side, but not as in knowing the champ like that. So
Yeah.
before you going to the champ, you reckon that helped you a lot?
Yeah, definitely, man. Because I always say, I even say till now, if I'm going to the champ, it's a big eye opener for me, man.
Yeah,
Big one, yeah. Because there's some guys that are just there that are on smashing, bro.
yeah,
Like, a couple times, you get me? A
yeah,
couple times, like, I've been lifted, like,
yeah,
high, lifted, fam. And then my teammates are like, come on, they're like, get up, get up, get up. I'm thinking, blood, do you see how man just lifted, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, it's normal in that league. Like, the ref's not even looking at you, like, you know what I'm saying? It's normal. So, like, it's a big eye opener, man. And yeah, there was another thing, like, you know how you said, like, growing up in, like, Chelsea and those sort of academies, like, you just play ball, like,
oh,
any situation, even if it's in your box, man, you
yeah,
just pass it out. So I think it was my first couple of games at home, innit? And, like, it was like 85th minute or 80th minute or something like that, yeah?
mm,
And the ball was, like, in our box, innit? And then more time, like, you get me? I'm just so used to just playing out, or, like, get me, I'll bust a step and dribble past someone, did it? So I try to dribble past someone, in it, because I can do that. I'm usually
yeah,
good. Bro, I got sent, fam, bodied. And I was like, raw, and then they almost scored from it, you get me?
yeah,
And if you see the way the keeper was on me, Alan McGregor, if you guys know about Alan McGregor, Ola, he cleared the ball, like, swearing, shouting,
yeah,
clear it. I'm thinking, like, chill, like, get me, like, we're 1-0 up. There's still like 10 minutes. Like, you can play. She's like, no, like, clear it. You get me? And then after that, like, it was a serious eye opener, fam. Anytime we was 1-0 up around 80 minutes, even if it's, I didn't want to like clear the ball, bro. I'm clearing it, fam. I'm clearing it. Like, I don't even think, I'm just legging it, bro, as far as I can. Let everyone get up.
Hey, Ola, I know them ones. I know they didn't score, but when you lost it, your heart was doing budum budum.
What? I was doing badum, bro. So scared, fam. So scared, like, and like that was probably like my second time I did it, or third time. The first time I done it, they scored, fam. Like, I remember in a match, I think it was even my first game, innit? I did it. I tried bust a step, and that the year I was in the champ was the year that Wolverhampton was on stuff. Like, they had all the players and stuff in it. And I tried bust a step, yeah. And I think I was like last man in it. And then they took the ball, went and scored. And then it was like 3-1 or something. You know what I'm saying? So it was a bit. Everyone was looking at me, so you know them ones where they're like, everyone's looking at you, fam. You can't hide, fam. So I was a bit like, just them ones, fam. So yeah, after a couple of times it happened, I just thought, you know what, like, these men are playing for mortgages. They're playing for their kids and that. Like, every match counts. You get me? So I wasn't joking about after that, man.
Yeah. And after that, after you had a little spell there, the next move was
to Torino, innit?
and that's a big like culture change for you. Like, when you first went there, no, before you went there, when you knew you was going there, like, what was you thinking in your head? Like, did you have any like ideas or thoughts in your head how it's gonna be like, or do you just think like, fuck it, let's go, new challenge?
No, you know, like, obviously after the whole City thing, yeah, I thought, yeah, like, I feel like I'm ready for a little Prem loan, innit? Like, I want to try the Prem, innit? But then after that season, nothing came in, bro. I was like, you can ask my family, anyone. Like, I was so down, bro, because I thought, like, I thought I had a decent season. So when nothing came in, and then there was a couple champ clubs that come back in again, like Derby, QPR, but then Torino came in, innit? So it's sort of a no-brainer, bro. But then it was just the challenge of the whole culture change and the language and living abroad, innit? I was a bit scared, man. I won't lie to you, I was a bit scared. It was daunting.
Scared in what? Just the language barrier and country.
Yeah, I think that was the only thing in it, just the language barrier and actually living in a different country, bro. Because obviously I've been to Italy like bare times, in it, on holidays. I've got friends out here in Italy, but it's different when you're like gonna live here by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that was it really played on me, in it. The first time I moved out, it was on my mind all the time.
How long did it take you when you got here? How long did it take you to settle in, and how was the guys? Like, how did they welcome you? Was it like warm welcoming?
Yeah, the welcoming was good still, because obviously, like, everyone knew man come from Chelsea and that, so they were all like, oh, so it was a good welcoming from like the players and the staff, and that. It was sick. But normally me, like, I don't take long to settle into places, you feel me?
Yeah.
But here, it took about maybe like almost like 2 months to properly feel like, okay, I'm calm, like, you know what I mean? To walk the city and stuff and talk to people and just leave like my hotel that I was living in at the time. So maybe like 2 months, man.
When you got the hang of it, how was it? Like, like you said, walking around the city. What's the city like?
Fam, the city's really nice, to be fair. You know, it's a small city, but it's nice, man. Good shops, good food as well, man. The food here is banging, bro. Like, Italian food, bangs, man. So yeah, it's really nice, man. The people are nice here. Like, the locals are nice here. So it's calm, man. It's calm, but obviously when huh?
Training ground and like stadiums and that, like when you start to go to games.
From my house, the stadium is like maybe like 7 minutes. Training ground, training ground's like 7 minutes as well. So it's a quick journey in and out.
And how's the language going for you now? You learning small? You know what?
Bro, I was learning like the first year, like I was on it, fam, and then beginning of this year I was on it. Then when it got to Christmas, sort of. When it got to this Christmas, I was like, oh, bro, I fell off, man. But like I can get by in it, you know what I'm saying? I can get by.
Wait, Ola. Hey, call him. Hey, KG, I lied. Man says 7 minutes precise. How'd you know 7 minutes?
Yeah, ways, man. When I was here the first time, ways, 7 minutes without traffic. Carla, you're trying to blast me.
Hey, with that, yeah. What? Give us a little small sound. Italian.
Like obviously you can, I know how to say like hello, how are you? Like buongiorno, come stai? Like
No, no.
it's just that whole thing.
Give us a little, like, little sentence, like, blah,
Okay,
blah.
okay. Okay, so I would say, okay, let me say, in questo momento, molto difficile. So I said, in questo momento, molto difficile, perché da il virus. So I said, in this moment, it's very difficult because of the virus.
Okay. You sure
All
you're not
right,
lying?
man. No, I'm not lying to you, man. You can type it in, man. You can type it on Google Translate.
Yeah, what you said the food banging. What's the shopping center like? Like what I know Italians are known for their brands. What's it like over there? Nice.
Proper good, man. Big shops like Gucci
No,
here.
I know you're clean with it. I know you got your own look. So what's your swag like? Like I know because you know that guy. What's that guy that comes in mud in your
Yeah, in Kulu.
there he comes.
Yo, his swag is crazy, fam. I don't even know how he pulls it off, to be honest, man. You have to have confidence to do that one, man. But, huh?
Sometimes when he comes in, I'm thinking, what the hell is that?
Bro, fam, socks the same as his trousers and like different patterns. So it's crazy, man. But he pulls it off well, man. He pulls it off well. I won't lie to you, man.
So what would you say? What would you say you're different to a lot of people? Or you're calm with it? You're really calm with it?
Yeah, I'm just calm with it. You see, with my drip here, like, it's how I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, my drip changes, bro. Like, sometimes I'm really digging the whole, like, the 90s look. You know, the 90s look in it,
Yeah.
like, some baggy stuff, colorful stuff. And then sometimes I'm feeling, like, smart, casual, you know what I'm saying? And then for most of the time, though, I just like a tracky in it. Like, I like a nice, clean tracky, you know what I'm saying? Matching top and bottom. But what I really at fault for, yeah, bro. You see, I mix the Nike and Adidas all the time. All the time,
Stop
the
that!
Nike and Adidas. I
Stop
don't know
that!
why, fam. Bro, I don't
Stop!
know
You need
why.
that. I saw it last time. I think when you went to no, when you went on. I think it was a little trip when you went to Barcelona.
Yeah, fam. Adidas
But you
top.
need to stop that. You're mixing just like you need to stop
Bro,
that.
I
Stop.
can make it look good. I can make it look good, you know, I'm telling you.
Hey, Shemi, hey KG, tell him, Shemi, if you're watching this, perhaps tell him he needs to stop this Nike and Adidas. A
Yo,
message.
fam, I'm telling you.
Tell me, how can you make Nike and Adidas look good?
I'm telling you. Okay, basics. A pair of Air Force Ones white, they go with
Yeah.
anything. They
Okay.
go with
Cool.
anything. So any trackie or Adidas trackie or Adidas top that you put with it, it's gonna match.
Yeah.
It's gonna match, bro. You try it. You feel good as well. You feel good. Like you can do both. I'm telling you,
No,
man.
don't make sense. Like your Reverend Nike Air Forces, oh, Adidas tracksuit. Like what is? I don't understand. That one there is a headache.
It's a headache still, but you know what it is? It's Air Force Ones are my favorite shoe, and I like the Adidas brand. Like I just love Adidas in it. So fam, I have to make it work somehow, man.
So why don't you just get? I swear, like the superstars are cold as well. If they're white and black, they'll go with anything.
That are right. If you're not really there, let's be honest, man.
You say
Like they're all right, but if you want to compare it to Air Force Ones, they're not really levels like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I know the levels. Look, but Ola, listen, check this now. Ola, listen. Like, home night tracksuit with your Air Forces pattern. That's it. Adidas tracksuit, like with your superstars, plain white, whatever. It's calm. Why do you have to go and mix like if you go to the cinema? Hey, we're not used to. You wanna do pick and mix with Nike and Adidas? I don't understand.
bro, I'm doing pick and mix, but bro, I'm special, fam. I'm special in that sense, innit? I'm special.
If you make it look good, then it's fun.
No, the next time I do it, innit, man, I will show you a little picture. You see how I drop it, man.
Cool. Hey, moving on. Like you played a couple games there. What's the atmosphere? What's the atmosphere like in Italy? Mad. It must be mad.
Yeah, so it's a crazy one, you know. Like in
Yeah.
England, I give it to England. In England, it's good, yeah, but here, it's like how do I explain it, fam? They really live and breathe football here, innit?
Yeah.
They get emotional, man, like emotional. You lose a game, bro, just hide in your house, don't come out. It's one of them ones, bro. I'm
Yeah.
serious. It's one of them ones, fam. Like the fans are really involved in like the club and like they're just on it, bro. The atmosphere is crazy. Like every game, it's always noisy. You know, like sometimes in England, there's a point in the game where it's a bit quiet. The fans are a bit quiet. Here, it's the whole 90 minutes plus add-on, banging drums, flags, their tops are off. Like it's crazy, man.
What you saying? What if you lose, just having it?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's game. It's game, bro. You start losing, bro. You need to just be humble on your social media. Like, you need to be humble, fam, because they'll be onto you. Like outside, they'll be onto you. Like it's not a joke, you know. They love football here. Like
No.
literally.
When you're winning, though, the love is crazy.
Yeah, when you're winning, bro, you're on top of the world, man. Like last season, yeah, we was having a decent season. You get me?
Yeah.
The fans are on it. Like you could be walking down the street, gas start cheering, hey. They start cheering, and like it's just a different type of thing. They start coming to your training ground, like applauding you when you're coming in, like just training. You know, they start applauding you, and that it's crazy, man. It's a different. Football's different here, man. Very different.
From your times at Chelsea, obviously pre-season, you usually always play big clubs, but for you to go out there when you started playing the likes of like proper games, not pre-season. I know pre-season is proper games as well to get fit.
Yeah.
When you started playing against, like, I see your game against the AC Milan,
Yeah.
and the Romans and that. How did you feel? Like, was you thinking, like I said, like again, you played against big players already. So was you still thinking, Inter Milan, San Siro, wow, man.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's funny enough you said that because like I wouldn't say it was one of my dreams, but it was one of like to tick off the bucket list, innit, to play at the San Siro. So like first time I played against like Milan or Inter at the San Siro, it was so like it's unbelievable, man. Like the stadium is sick, pitch is sick, the fans are nuts there as well. Like the AC Milan fans, bro, they're another level. So it was something to tick off the bucket list. But like you said, man, the caliber of teams here, they're really good, man. You've got obviously like Juventus, Inter, AC, Fiorentina, Roma, even Roma, fam.
Yeah.
Roma's a big place, man. The stadium's good as well. So Napoli, even Napoli, going to Napoli's, oof, yo, that one there. If you go to Napoli, hostile, the hostility there, different, man. I'm telling you.
No, that's big. You know what I wanted to touch up on, Ola? Obviously, you've come from a good background, like from family and that, yeah. So you growing up, another thing that I saw someone, I can't remember, touched up on it. Obviously, we get everything we need as players, to develop ourselves as players and to grow. But on the side of stuff, do you reckon we get support like that, or you don't? Because no one really tells us about mortgages, credit.
Yeah.
As youngsters, you get me, we get money and we think, we don't even think about that. But like, I just wanted to touch up on it. Who helped you on the financial side? Was it like more like parents helping you
You
with
know
that?
what
Or,
it was, yeah? Do you know what it was? I think it's a blessing and a curse for me.
Yeah.
because obviously, like, I didn't grow up with money in it. You
Mm.
get me? So I knew how valuable money was to like my parents and like, you feel me, and
Yes.
how they would like strategically use money. You get me?
Mm.
So obviously, when I ran into a bit of money, it was more like I would hardly spend in it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like I would always like look after the family, like get me mum's needs shopping, or you get me the mortgage this month. You feel me? So I would really spend wisely in it. And
Yeah.
as I've grown older, it's sort of become, I wouldn't say like a trait, but it's like I don't really think about myself again. You get me?
Yeah.
It's always like the family first and brothers and obviously wifey. They all come first in it. And
Yeah.
like
Right.
wifey's always onto me like, fam, like in the month, like you can spend for yourself as well. Like even if it's like a couple trainers here or some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I just think it's just from where I've seen my mum and dad being able to like handle money. That's
Yeah.
how I've that's how I've become a bit in it. I'm very shrewd about where I put my money and
That's
how
big.
I spend.
That's
Yeah,
big. Big. That's big. No, I'd like to see because yeah, man, a lot of youngsters growing up, like they really drill things to us on the football side of things, but
yeah,
on the side of things, like, yeah, they give you all this money, but no one really tells you how to spend it. But then
exactly.
you get other people outside football that think they know, they come with you with investments and all these things. Like
Yeah,
sometimes they don't even know what they're doing. You get me? So they can't tell
yeah,
you
exactly.
that.
Yeah, there's some sharks out there, man.
Yeah,
There's some sharks out there. So like, um, yeah, like even me, like I've had to go around. Like you have to shop around in it with
yeah,
these
of course.
things in it.
Yeah,
Advisors, you know what I'm saying? Advisors and people that want to tell you where to put your money and that. You get me? So I've had I've had to look around, bro. You get me? And I thank God for obviously the type of agency that I have as well in it.
yeah,
Do you know Emeka?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
get me. So like Emeka's like I've been with Emeka from early, you get me, and he's always been he's always been wise, man, like proper wise, and he
No,
and he,
wise, proper. Even when you
you get
speak
me.
to him, wise, he knows what he's talking about.
Trust me, he's proper. His head is proper like this, innit? So I thank God for him in it because he's pointed me in some good directions. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I've had to make a few mistakes of my own, but money wise, he's really like pointed me in some good directions of like people and advisors and how to put money here and there. You get me? So I'm lucky I have him. You get me? Because I'm learning as well. Because I can then pass that on to my brothers and whatever.
Where Emeka said we're in 2000, already in 2022.
Yeah, fam, I'm telling you, like he's always thinking ahead, always planning ahead, and that's what I like about him. You get me? Because he's never he's never satisfied with the now. You know what I'm saying? The now could be so great, but he's never satisfied. He's always willing to work like that extra harder for himself and also for his players. So
No, that's big still. Emeka still
yeah,
moving forward in that for the football side of things.
yeah.
But like you said, we've all been there. You touched up on that. I can't remember what you said. Like the down period. Was that the down period you had when you thought like no Premier League or alone in that? Or has there been another situation where you was so down, you didn't even concentrate on football and things like that? Has there ever been a period like that?
Um, for me, not really.
Even with injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah, like for me, like fam, I just thank God, bro. Like I've been lucky in it. I've been blessed that I haven't really had that many down periods with like injuries or
Mm,
stuff going wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, in every season there's a little a little blip or a little period, but it never seems to last long, innit?
mm,
Like obviously in those periods, like you just have to, like for me, the way I do is I just focus and just keep working hard because then ultimately in me working hard, I just forget about what's gone wrong. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
But yeah, like I said, I'm actually blessed not to have like mad injuries like throughout my career.
Uh,
Touch wood. So
touch wood,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, no, because I looked and I see something today. I forgot who, and he was saying so many people go through the down period, even
mm.
how they're gonna recover. There's so like again, there's so many people that your fitness back,
Yeah.
getting that leg to be strong again, get the
Mm.
power back. Not really work on the mental side, if you know what I mean. So you
Yeah,
could
exactly.
physically you could be getting there, getting stronger on that, but the mental side is still weak. Yeah, and that's what football needs to work on the mental side of things, not just the physical side. Or when people get injured and when they're going through.
Yeah, fam, that's true because no, I don't want to go into it too much, yeah, but
Of
like
course,
obviously I had a friend obviously at Chelsea, yeah, and like I mean you and I know him, and I don't want to bait his name out, but you and I know him, fam, gifted, like the best technically everything, but he was just like the physical side from a certain age, innit? Like it was just not going for him. You feel me? Like he was always getting like hurt or injured, and like for him, his mentality is crazy, innit? Like he has a mad mentality, and I used to actually learn from him. Like he doesn't even know it, but I actually watched him and learned from him because he would never get down, bro. He's
yeah,
always the type of person that's like, you know what, like this injury's happened now, innit? What can I do for it not to happen again? And like the way he would just work and keep his mind off of that, oh, the injury, will it happen again, fam? He would just go into the gym, he would work it out, like, and it's just small things, even like yoga.
yeah,
Small things like yoga, like he used to bang, he starts banging yoga, like his body's right. And like now, he's a tank, like he can go into challenges knowing that, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna come out on top. So
yeah.
that's just a sort of like identification of how the mental side of like football is important, isn't it? Because someone with a weak mind doesn't come back from 2 or 3 injuries. You know what I'm saying? They don't come back the same. But him come proper.
Nah, I rate that, man. That's real rap. Like moving forward again, once again, you lot are doing well in your league. You get me? You're but not. What's what I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? What do you lot want to achieve this season? What's the manager said? Or what's he looking to achieve for this season? What's the plans?
Like, fam, we've had 2 managers now, innit? This
Yeah,
season. So objectives are changing. You get me? And
yeah.
obviously before the first one got sacked, we wasn't doing too well, man. We weren't doing too well. But the objectives were obviously like just to do well in the league, innit? Do well in the league, try and get into Europe. Like as always, you know what I'm saying? Like every team wants to do well and try and get into Europe. So that was the objective really.
Yeah.
For the team anyway, for the team innit, just to do well in it.
I rate that. I rate that. About for yourself, and
For
hopefully,
myself, for my what this season?
yeah,
Yeah, for myself, I just wanted to, stay consistent because last season I had a good season in it, so I just wanted to keep the levels the same, stay consistent, add a few more assists and goals and whatnot, and just play good football, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to, I feel like better results come from when you're enjoying the ball in it. So
cool.
I wanted to just be able to continue enjoying ball and having fun with it, man.
Are you kind of superstitious?
A little bit,
Do you
a little bit.
every time before games, or do you change up?
Nah, there's a couple things that I do before my game. Like for me, my shin pad, like my left one goes on first, then my
Mm,
right one, and like before kickoff in it,
mm,
there's a way that I do my prayer in it. Like
yeah.
obviously, I have to do prayer before kickoff, and I stand in a certain way.
Mm.
Those are probably the 2 things. Oh, and like in the warm up, like I have to be like in a certain, so I have to be third in the line. You know what I'm saying? In the warm. Yeah, man. Like I've just been doing that.
No,
And that,
that's mad. No,
Yeah.
wait. What's your obviously everyone's different, like, and you just said you pray. Like, what's your relationship like with God and that? Like,
Yeah. Um, like I won't come on here and start lying and everything.
no, no,
Try
of
and make,
course
you
not.
know, it was until recently. I would just say it was okay. You get me? Like I'll go to church. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen to a sermon or whatever. You get me? I'll pray when I go to bed and when I wake up and that. But it wasn't really like I was going to the Bible like that, innit?
Yeah,
But literally just before the pandemic, like I really took time out to understand God in it
yeah,
properly. Because it's one thing of saying like, yeah, I believe in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say that.
yeah.
But I really took time to actually go into the Bible, like just before the pandemic started, innit? And it was actually the missus that she's been trying to push me for time in it. But you know when I lie, man, I lie. Like, I used to just brush it off, you know what I'm saying? I
Of
used to
course.
just brush it off. But like as of recently, fam, like it's been really good. Like I've been doing Bible plans and whatnot every day. Just trying to, because it's something new in it, the Bible. So I'm just trying to learn something new from the Bible every day. You get me, like you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but as long as I'm learning something every day, then I'm only getting better. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, cool.
Yeah,
Obviously, again, you played with a lot of top players. Yeah,
yeah.
fam. The best player you've come up against, and you're thinking, fair. No, this one's giving me a bit. I know person, Ola. I know there's one person you fair. This guy.
um, bro, there's a couple. You know, obviously Ronaldo.
Mm.
He's still a big feck. He's a big feck, fam. I'm telling you, Ronaldo's a big feck, fam.
Yeah,
um, and Dries Mertens for Napoli,
Napoli. Sure,
bro. He is a top player, fam. Dries Mertens, fam.
top
Top
player.
player. Top level, fam. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't played in the Prem before because he is a player. But them two, and Jeremy Boga, that's my guy in it.
Yeah,
But I've played against him a couple times. Jeremy, fam, he give you a run for the money, boy.
yeah,
Yeah, Jeremy's a player. You know about Jeremy, no?
yeah. I know about Jordan, but I didn't know like the way you saying. I didn't know like that.
You didn't know like that, bro. You go look him up on YouTube or something. Jeremy's different, fam. Different.
All
Telling
right,
you.
we take it to your best 11.
Best 11. Okay. What's the formation? 4-3-3. Yeah. In
Wait,
goal.
best 11. Let's like, I didn't even touch upon national team.
Oh, national team. Yo, that one there, fam. National team's the best time, fam. Shemi will tell you. Shemi and Alex. Bro, national team is the best time. It's like a little holiday.
Mm,
It's like a little holiday. Obviously, we work hard, we get the job done. But like
yeah,
when we're not training or playing, bro, the vibes there are different on the
imagine of
bus.
snaps and that.
You seen the
What was it?
snaps that I was singing on the bus and that?
Yeah, singing. What
Huh?
was it like for and the family when you got called up to the national side?
It was good, you know. It was good. It was good, man. My dad was buzzing because obviously him like it's just a proper Niger man. You know what I'm saying? So he was he was
But
buzzing.
I was aunties and uncle. Yeah, well, are
Yeah,
you?
I'm telling you. But, hey, I'm telling you, all my uncles calling. Laulu, you're playing for Nigeria now. Oh, God bless you. You put our name on the map. You put our name on the map. Bro, better than calling, but they were happy, man. They were happy. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were gassed, and yeah, everyone was just proper gassed, man. It was a good feeling as well.
So I was speaking to Jemmy. Jemmy said when he saw that top, like when he slapped on that top, you know, the World Cup, he was yeah,
Yeah. Oof. That top made a lot of noise, you know.
yeah.
A
What I
lot
saw
of noise.
numbers is sold out like mad.
Bro, sold out quickly. Like when it landed, It's got sold out that same day, fam. I think, fam. Like that
Nah,
top was peak. I was seeing like not just like Africans and Nigerians buying it, but you're seeing like all these like you're seeing Caucasians buy it. You're seeing all these, you know what I'm saying, different type of people buying the shirt, and it's just like mad. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
bro. Like, played against big players, isn't it, for the national team? Who's one of the big players you played against?
Yeah, we've played against obviously the teams like we've played Senegal, so they got players like Mane and all them, man. But I think the biggest name that I've played against is probably Mahrez.
Mm.
It's probably Mahrez. I think so. Yeah, has to be Mahrez. Techie as well, man.
Thank you.
Techie. Techie. His left foot, fam. He's a bit like you know. He's a bit like you know, no, big man team. The way you guys play is
Don't gas me.
similar.
Don't gas me, man.
You guys, you know how cool you guys are? Rubber legs, fam. Rubber legs. You guys are elasticy, like it's just like this. It's like this. I'm telling you, left leg like a wand, bro.
Techie, like Mahrez is cold with it.
Yeah, man. Get me like.
That way, you like I spoke to Shemi as well. Go get involved in the national side and go play AFCON. If it comes back, if football comes back properly.
Yeah, man. Like obviously, I went to the last AFCON in it. Obviously, Shem was just unlucky not to get picked that one. Like he was just unlucky, but yeah, fam. The next one, I think we can do something.
Yeah.
Because obviously Nigeria's been rebuilding, innit?
Mm.
Like the team, like obviously with like young players and whatnot, we've been rebuilding. So for us to come third in the last AFCON, the next one, bro, I think we can do something, you know.
That's big hope. Hope both you are involved in that one. Just to finish it off, yeah.
Yeah.
Lulu, like 11.
Okay, my best 11.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, in goal, I'll say Peter Cech.
Mm.
Is this who I've like played and trained with? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, like from your youth team, first team, everything.
Heck, even youth team. Okay. All right, cool. I'll say Peter Cech in goal.
Mm.
Right back, I'll go. Right back, I'll go. Moses Odubajo. Do you know about Moses?
Yeah. Quick, pacey.
Pacey, fam. Moses Odubajo. Then I'll go centre backs. I'll go John Terry, David Luiz. Left back, I'll go Jay Da Silva. It's at Bristol now. Jay Da Silva. This way it gets techie, man. Midfield. Cesc Fabregas. He goes in there. Charlie Colkett has to go in there. Charlie Colkett has to get in there. Maybe Ruben Loftus-Cheek in there. Then my front three, I'll go Eden Hazard. Up top, Diego Costa. And then on the right, maybe I'll go Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen, fam. Baller.
You know, that's a big team.
It's not too bad, fam. There's some players I've left out. I'm thinking, but yeah, like, cause even Alex can go in there, fam. I tell you, when you play with Alex, it's like you're playing fives, man. It's like you're playing cage, man. I'm telling you, fam. It's like you're playing fives with Alex.
I played fives with Alex. Alex is cold with it still.
Yeah, fam. He's bro, techie. Alex is techie as well, fam.
Nah, hey, Lulu, listen.
Yes, my guy.
Love for this, man.
Nah, love for having me on, man. Love for having me
For jumping on that. Everything that you're looking towards and looking to achieve, bro, I hope it comes to you 10 times. You get me?
Thank you, man. You too, man. You too, bro.
Catch up, man. Thanks for this. Take care, man. Stay safe.
Yeah. You too, man. You too, man. I had to finish on this one. I had to finish on this
Hey,
one.
listen. Hola, wait. Hola. Listen.
Yeah.
No more Nike and Adidas.
I'll try for you.
Wait, the first time you're gonna drop it, you need to show me, like, even put on the story, say this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking. So let me see before I say yeah, it's pattern.
Alright, say no more. No problem, innit? No
Love,
problem.
take care.
Love, bro. Same.
Come on, bro. Take care.